My girlfriend accidentally left her laptop open. I casually looked at it and saw a document titled, My Future Plan. Out of curiosity, I opened it, and my blood ran cold. It said that my girlfriend would accidentally get pregnant, move into my house, and after 3 years, divorce me to claim alimony. I didn't say a word. I just forwarded the document to my lawyer. When my girlfriend found out, her face turned pale, as if all the blood had drained from it. Dear friends, please help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Your one subscription means the world to me. Thank you so much. I'm 28, been with Olivia for 2 years. We met at a mutual friend's barbecue, hit it off immediately, and within 6 months, she'd practically moved into my place. Not officially, but you know how it goes. A drawer here, a toothbrush there, then suddenly half your closet is hers. I didn't mind. She was sweet, attentive, always talking about our future together. I thought I'd found someone real. I work from home 3 days a week, which is relevant because that's how this whole thing unraveled. Last Tuesday, Olivia had rushed out for a doctor's appointment. She'd been going to a lot of those lately, which I'd assumed was just routine checkup stuff. She'd left in such a hurry that her laptop was still open on the kitchen table, Gmail tab glowing. I wasn't trying to snoop. I walked past to grab coffee and saw it sitting there. The screen showed a Google Doc titled, My Future Plan, in big letters at the top. My name was in the first line. I should have closed it. I know that. But something in my gut twisted, and I sat down. The document was dated 3 months back. It was formatted like a business proposal, bullet points and everything. The first section read, Phase 1, Conception, Month 1 to 2. It detailed how she'd stopped taking birth control without telling me, get pregnant accidentally, and use the pregnancy to move in permanently. Phase 2 was about establishing residency and financial dependence. Phase 3, set for year 3, was the divorce. She'd calculated alimony based on my salary, included notes about how to maximize her settlement, even mentioned hiring a specific lawyer her cousin had recommended. There were notes in the margins. Little reminders to herself. Be extra sweet after fights. Cry when discussing future to seem vulnerable. Mention marriage casually, but frequently. I sat there for maybe 20 minutes, just reading it over and over. My hands were shaking. Everything from the past 6 months suddenly clicked into place. The pregnancy scare last month that she'd been so relieved wasn't real, her pushiness about me adding her to my lease, the way she'd started asking detailed questions about my investments. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I forwarded the document to myself, then to my lawyer, then closed the laptop and put it exactly where she'd left it. When Olivia came home around 2 p.m., I was on the couch watching basketball. She kissed my cheek, asked about my day, started making herself lunch. Normal. Sweet. Everything she'd always been. How was the appointment? I asked. Oh, fine. Just a checkup. She smiled at me from the kitchen. Hey, did you move my laptop? No, why? Nothing. Just thought I left it closed. She picked it up and walked to the bedroom. I went back to the game, but I wasn't watching. I was planning. Update 1. My lawyer, Doug, called me that evening. Jesus Christ, were his first words. Is this real? Unfortunately. Don't say anything to her yet. Don't change your behavior at all. I need you to document everything. Save that document in multiple places, screenshot it, print it. Do you have any financial accounts together? Just Venmo. She sends me half the groceries sometimes. Good. Keep it that way. When was her last period? The question caught me off guard. Maybe 2 weeks ago. So she's not pregnant right now, as far as you know. No. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Doug laid out a plan. I'd act normal, even sweet, but I'd start making small financial moves, separating anything that was jointly accessible, documenting my assets, recording conversations when possible. He also suggested I get a paternity test kit and keep it ready, just in case. If she does get pregnant, Doug said, we test immediately. Don't sign anything. Don't agree to anything. Don't even celebrate until we know. That night, Olivia cuddled up next to me in bed. I love you, she whispered. I can't wait to spend forever with you. Me too, I said. It took everything in me not to push her away. Update 2. A week passed. I acted like nothing was wrong, but I was watching everything she did with new eyes. She'd been fidgeting with her pill pack every morning. I'd seen her do it 100 times. Except now I noticed she'd pop the pill out, walk to the bathroom, and I'd hear the toilet flush. Never saw her actually swallow it. On Friday, she brought up moving in officially again. We were having dinner, pasta she'd made, and she just casually dropped it. "I've been thinking," she said, twirling spaghetti on her fork. "I'm here like 5 nights a week anyway. Doesn't it make sense for me to just move in? We could split rent, make it official." "I don't pay rent," I reminded her. "I own the place." Right. But I could help with utilities, groceries, maintenance. Be a real partner. Let me think about it." Her smile tightened a bit. "You've been saying that for months. It's a big step, Liv." She reached across the table and took my hand. "I know. I just love you so much. I want us to build a real life together." I squeezed her hand and said nothing. That Sunday, my sister Kate came over. I'd told her everything. She'd wanted to confront Olivia immediately, but I'd asked her to wait. Instead, she came for a casual visit to get a read on things. Olivia was perfectly pleasant. She made coffee, chatted about her job at the boutique, asked Kate about her kids. When Olivia went to the bathroom, Kate leaned over and whispered, "She's good." I'd have never guessed. "That's the problem," I said. Later that night, after Kate left, Olivia initiated sex. I'd been avoiding it since finding the document, making excuses about being tired or stressed with work. But she was persistent. "Is everything okay?" she asked, running her hand down my chest. "You seem distant lately. Just work stuff?" "We don't have to if you don't want to." She kissed my neck. "But I miss you." I gave in. Afterward, lying there, I felt sick. Had she already stopped the pill? Was this the start of her phase 1? I waited until she was asleep, then checked her bathroom drawer. The pill pack was there, but when I counted the remaining pills against the date, there were too many left. She hadn't been taking them. I took a picture of the pack with my phone, then went to sleep in the guest room, claiming I had insomnia and didn't want to keep her awake. Update 3. 2 weeks later, Olivia started acting weird. Secretive. She'd stepped out to take phone calls, spent a lot of time texting someone she claimed was her mom. I didn't push it. I just kept documenting. Then, on a Thursday morning, she came out of the bathroom with tears streaming down her face, holding a pregnancy test. "Babe," she said, voice shaking. "I don't know how this happened. I'm so sorry. I've been so careful with my pill, I don't understand." "Let me see." The test was positive. 2 clear lines. She collapsed into my arms, sobbing. "I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. This wasn't supposed to happen yet," she caught herself. "I mean, we weren't planning this yet." "It's okay," I said, holding her. Inside, I was numb. "We'll figure it out." "Really? You're not mad?" "How could I be mad?" I kissed her forehead. "These things happen." She pulled back and looked at me with these hopeful, watery eyes. "So we're doing this? We're having a baby. Let's get it confirmed by a doctor first. Sometimes these tests are wrong." She nodded eagerly. "Okay. Yeah, I'll make an appointment." As soon as she went to shower, I texted Doug. "She's pregnant. Or says she is." His response was immediate. "Do not acknowledge paternity. Do not celebrate. Do not tell anyone. Get her to confirm with a doctor, then we move." That afternoon, I called my buddy Trevor, who works in a lab. "Hypothetically," I said, "if someone wanted to fake a pregnancy test, how would they do it?" "Easy. Urine from a pregnant woman, or you can buy HCG hormone online and spike a test." "What?" "Just curious." "Dude, who's trying to trap you?" "I'll tell you later." Final update. Olivia made a doctor's appointment for the following Tuesday. I asked to come with her, playing the supportive boyfriend. She seemed thrilled. But here's where I made my move. Monday night, I sat her down. "I want to talk about the baby," I said. "Okay." She smiled nervously. "I think we should get a paternity test. Just standard procedure, you know." Her face went white. "What? Why would you even suggest that?" "It's nothing personal. My lawyer advised it. Just to have everything documented properly for insurance and legal purposes." "Your lawyer?" Her voice rose. "Why are you talking to a lawyer about our baby?" "Because I read your plan, Olivia." The room went dead silent. She stared at me, mouth slightly open. "You left your laptop open 3 weeks ago. I saw everything. The whole scheme. Phase 1, Phase 2, the divorce strategy. All of it." She started crying immediately. Big, heaving sobs. "I can explain." "Can you? Can you explain how you plan to trap me, use me, and then take half my assets?" "It wasn't like that. I wrote that when I was angry, when we were fighting. We weren't fighting 3 months ago. We were fine. She tried to grab my hands. Please, just listen. I was scared, okay? I was scared you'd never commit, and my friend told me about her cousin who did this, and so you decided to ruin my life? No. I love you. I really do love you now, I swear. That document, it was just insurance. I wasn't actually going to. You stopped taking your pill. I checked. She went silent. Are you even actually pregnant, Olivia? Yes, I am. I took the test. We'll see. Because we're getting a paternity test. And if you're pregnant, and it's mine, we're still not doing this. You're moving out. Tonight. She collapsed on the floor, sobbing. Please don't do this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll delete the document. We can start over. I'll prove to you. Get out. It took her 2 hours to pack. She called her mom, who showed up and gave me the dirtiest look I've ever received. I didn't care. I stood there and watched them load her stuff into the car. Before she left, she turned to me one last time. I really did fall in love with you. That part was real. I'll never know what was real, I said. That's what you took from me. 3 days later, my lawyer sent her a formal request for a paternity test. She never responded. A week after that, she posted on social media about moving on from toxic people and choosing herself. The pregnancy was never mentioned again. I later heard through mutual friends that she'd moved 2 hours away, back to her hometown. Someone said she'd started dating a guy who owns a car dealership. I wondered if he knew what he was getting into. Edit 1. For everyone asking, no, I don't think she was actually pregnant. My lawyer thinks she used someone else's urine or bought HCG online to fake the test, planning to miscarry in a few weeks once I was emotionally invested. We'll never know for sure. Edit 2. I had the locks changed the day she moved out. Also reviewed my credit report and found she'd tried to add herself as an authorized user on one of my cards 2 months ago. The bank had denied it because she wasn't a spouse. Dodge that bullet. Edit 3. To the people saying I invaded her privacy. Yeah, maybe. But I'm not sorry. That document saved me from 3 years of lies and financial ruin. Sometimes the moral high ground isn't worth the cost.